Namaste, mere pyare bachon. Oh, welcome back. Acha, I know exams are just around the corner and the tension is probably getting super high, right? But don't you worry. Today, we're going to tackle a chapter that feels more like a game than maths. So let's jump right in.
मैथ्स से डर लगता है? Hey, I get it. I really do. But listen to me, this chapter probability, it's honestly one of the easiest, most scoring chapters in your whole syllabus. Pakka. It's not about big scary calculations. It's just simple logic, a little bit of guessing. So just relax, take a deep breath, and trust me, we're going to make this super, super easy.
So get this. What if I told you that you can solve pretty much every question in this chapter with just one single formula? No, I'm not joking. Just one. I like to call it the magic formula. And once you get it, this whole chapter is going to be a total cakewalk. Promise. But okay, before we reveal the magic formula, let's ask a super basic question. What is probability anyway? You know, in simple terms, it's just a way of measuring chance. Like, what's the chance it's going to rain today? Or what's the chance that India will win the next cricket match? Probability just gives us a number for that chance. That's all it is.
And here it is, the 3-step magic formula. It's so simple. Step 1, just count what you want to happen. We call these favorable outcomes. Step 2, count all the things that could possibly happen. We call those total outcomes. And for step 3, you just divide. That's it. Favorable divided by total. Done. Okay, now look at this. This is the, let's say, official formula you've got to write in your exams. Looks a bit fancy, right? With the P and the E and everything. But look closely. Is it any different from our magic formula? Nope. Number of outcomes favorable to E, that's just our step 1. And number of all possible outcomes, well, that's step 2. See? You already know this stuff.
Right, enough with the theory. Let's get our hands dirty and actually do this. The best way to get probability is to play with things we see every day. You know, like a 1 rupee coin or the dice we use for Ludo. Let's start with those. Okay, think about tossing a coin. There are only 2 things that can happen, right? You either get a head or you get a tail. Simple. And since both have the exact same chance of showing up, we call them equally likely outcomes. So let's use our magic formula here. Question: what's the probability of getting a head? Okay, step 1. What do we want? We want a head. That's just one thing. So favorable is 1. Step 2. What are the total possibilities? Well, head or tail. That's 2 possibilities. So total is 2. And step 3. Just divide. 1 over 2. The probability is 1 by 2. Easy peasy. All right, next up, the die. You know, from Ludo or Snakes and Ladders. When you roll it, there are 6 possible things that can happen. You can get a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, or a 6. And just like the coin, each number has the same equal chance of landing face up. Okay, let's try a real exam-style question. Ready? If you roll a die 1 time, what is the probability of getting a number that's greater than 4? Don't panic, just think about our 3 magic steps. Let's break it down together. Step 1, favorable outcomes. What do we want? A number greater than 4. So, which numbers are those? Well, 5 and 6. That's it. So we have 2 favorable outcomes. Got it? Now, step 2, total outcomes. How many sides does the die have? 6. So the total possibilities are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 6 total outcomes. And now for the final magic step, divide. Favorable over total. That's 2 divided by 6. And remember, it's always good practice to simplify the fraction. So 2 over 6 becomes 1 over 3. And that's it. You just solved a typical exam question. Simple, Hannah. Awesome. Now that you've got the basics, let's level up a little bit. We're going to look at questions with balls in a bag and everyone's favorite, playing cards. These questions come up in exams all the time, so let's really focus here. Now, before we even touch a card problem, this slide is everything. You have to know this by heart. A deck has 52 cards total. It's split into 4 suits. You have spades and clubs, which are black, and you have hearts and diamonds, which are red. Each of these suits has 13 cards, and that includes the 3 face cards, king, queen, and jack. Seriously, take a screenshot of this right now. Memorize it. It's so, so important. Okay, you've got the card layout memorized? Good. Let's tackle a question. This one's straight out of your book. If you pick one card from a shuffled deck of 52,
What's the probability that it's an ace? Come on, let's use our formula. Okay, think. Step 1, favorable. How many aces are in a deck of cards? One of hearts, one of diamonds, one of spades, one of clubs. That's 4 aces. So our favorable outcomes is 4. And step 2, total. How many cards are in the whole deck? We just learned it, 52. So the probability is just 4 divided by 52, which, if we simplify it, comes down to 1 by 13. Perfect. Okay, time for a quick cheat sheet. These are the golden rules of probability. If you keep these in your mind, you can solve any question and, more importantly, double-check if your answer is correct. Guaranteed, pukka. Let's think about this. If you roll a normal die, what's the probability of getting a 7? It's impossible, right? The numbers only go up to 6, so the probability is 0. We call that an impossible event. Now, what about the probability of getting a number less than 7? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all less than 7, so it's guaranteed to happen. The probability for that is 1, and we call that a sure event.
And this brings us to the biggest rule of all. Listen carefully. The probability of anything, absolutely anything, will always be a number between 0 and 1. It can be 0, it can be 1, or any fraction or decimal in between. But it can never be a negative number, and it can never be bigger than 1. This is your number one way to check if your answer makes sense.
Here's another cool little trick. Imagine Sangeeta and Reshma are playing a tennis match. The probability that Sangeeta wins is, let's say, 0.62. So, what's the probability that Reshma wins? Well, think about it. Either Sangeeta wins or she doesn't win, right? There are only 2 options, so the chance of Reshma winning is simply 1 minus the chance of Sangeeta winning. So you just do 1 minus 0.62, which gives you 0.38. That's it. We call these complementary events. Okay, you know the formula. You know the golden rules. It is time. Let's put everything together and crack a proper board exam question. You can do this. You're ready. Let's go. So this is a very common question, throwing 2 dice together. This big table shows you every single possible thing that can happen. Since each die has 6 sides, the total number of combinations is 6 times 6, which is 36. Now, the question is, what's the probability that the sum of the 2 numbers is 8? Okay, let's hunt for them in the table. We have 2 and 6, 3 and 5, 4 and 4, 5 and 3, and 6 and 2. How many is that? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 ways to get a sum of 8. And we're right back to our simple magic formula. Step 1, favorable outcomes. We just found them. There are 5. Step 2, total outcomes. We already figured that out. It's 36. So the probability that the sum is 8 is, you guessed it, 5 divided by 36. And that's it. That's your final answer for a board question. Brilliant job, everyone. That's pretty much the whole chapter done. Before you go, let's do a super quick, lightning fast recap of the most important points, just to lock them into your brain before the exam. Okay, final revision. Ready? Number 1, the magic formula is always favorable divided by total. Number 2, your answer will always be between 0 and 1. Number 3, impossible is 0, sure is 1. Number 4, the probability of something not happening is just 1 minus the probability of it happening. And last but so important, please remember the 52 cards layout and the 36 outcomes for 2 dice. They will save you so much time.
And that's it from me. Listen, you've done the work, you've understood everything we've talked about, so walk into that exam hall with your head held high, be confident, you are brilliant, and you are going to do great. All the very best, my bachcho.
Hey, if this helped you out, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe to the channel and share this with your friends, especially anyone who's feeling a bit stressed. And please drop a comment below and tell me what chapter you want me to cover next. Bye-bye for now.